Good morning, team. Thank you for jumping on the call today. We are continuing our time in Take Flight version 4.0. Today we're going to talk about playing on offense, which is really about your morning routine and how important that is. But before we go into that, I want to remind you of my professional purpose that I'm committed to, and that is to help you, the broker, optimize your productivity and help you become the best version of yourself. Why? Because happy brokers sell more real estate. And I do that by helping you handle challenges and opportunities that you face every single day. If you can effectively manage certain situations that arise on a daily basis in your business, you'll be more productive and live a life that is the best version of you. And on today's 189th episode of my Monday Morning Pep Talk and a continuation of Take Flight version 4.0, we will continue our deep dive into systems, processes, habits, and routines used by elite level producers and super achievers. Take flight, we call that the tail, the part of the aircraft that creates stability. Today, I will cover one of the most important execution strategies that will have you playing on offense every day, and that is your morning routine. Since I've started my journey 15 years ago, I can honestly say that my commitment to a morning routine is absolutely in the top three things I've discovered that had an immediate positive impact on my performance. Last week, I laid out the top 10 systems, processes, habits, and routines used by ELPs and super achievers. Playing on offense, or better known as the morning routine, was first on my list for a reason. I stumbled across this routine in 2008 when I couldn't sleep past 4 a.m. because of the effects of stress that woke me up early. At that time, I had no idea what a huge impact those early hours would have on my comeback. The biggest question I get when people find out that wake up at 4 a.m. is, Jim, I can do that. I need my sleep. What time do you go to bed? And I understand this. I understand the sentiment, but because the whole scenario seems a little crazy. And the answer is I need 7 hours of sleep. So I go to bed about 9 p.m., lights and screens off. I decided that my hours in the morning were way more important to me than the hours at night. You, you do not get up at 4 a.m. to just be successful. You need to give yourself enough time in the morning to get certain things done so you can tackle your day with clarity. I found that to execute an effective morning routine, you'll need an hour to 2 hours, depending on the complexity of your life and business. For me, I need a minimum of 2 hours. And here are some of the successful elements or the elements of a successful morning routine. Okay. You have to take on your morning rested. All right. An effective morning ritual includes enough sleep the night before. How much sleep do you need? Okay, you should really research that and find out, like, what is it? Is it 7 hours? Is it 8 hours? You should do the research on that. Number two, when you do wake up, enter a peaceful space that lends itself to productivity. Number three, give yourself some time to wake up and freshen up. For me, it's preparing my space and making myself that first cup of coffee and pouring that first glass of water. Then I give myself about 15 to 20 minutes to think. This is where you would conduct your mindfulness practices, your meditation, or maybe a manifestation ritual that works for you. Then I go into reading a chapter of a book that I'm currently engaged in. And for me, I put on my headphones and I hit play, right? I really love audiobooks and podcasts. So for me, listening while I'm doing my planning process, et cetera, and for me, I can really realize that this book is something that I want to invest time in. And if it's a winner of a book for me, then I go back to it and really dive deep. Okay. Number six, this is when I start the planning process. I review my daily schedule for the upcoming day, and I like to call it my dress rehearsal for the day. I think it's really important just to take a once over of your entire day and just realize what you've got planned for that day already. Number 8, review the previous day's texts, emails, and anything that you need to carry that over to the day. Okay. Then once you know what your to-dos are for that day, separate out your top 3. Okay. So you can put your focus on those items first. If and only when your day is set with intention and you plan your day, you can check your emails, your social feeds, etc. And my suggestion is schedule your email sends right before you enter the arena. Okay. Right before you enter the arena. And of course, somewhere in there, I know for some people, the morning ritual includes moving, stretching, and working out. Some people do their morning ritual and they separate that workout in after the morning ritual, and then they get ready and they go to work. So I think that that's super important to get that physical activity in. Now, as a bonus strategy, at the end of your morning routine, simply take 30 to 60 seconds and mentally transition to the next part of your day. Okay. For me, I transition back into being a husband and father for the next hour plus until everybody gets out of the house and we've got that day cranked up. The reason a morning routine is so powerful is it allows you to get ahead of the day, which translates to you playing on offense. It helps you to communicate with your clients before they even know what questions to ask. You've already are on top of it. Okay. This time of preparation will save you hours throughout the day playing catch up. Honestly, it eliminates the stress that comes with playing catch up, falling behind on your phone calls, answering questions that you should have answered before they were ever asked. Okay. That's stressful. And stress will keep you at a frequency, or doing this will keep you at a frequency at a higher level, right? If you're prepared, if you're playing on offense, your frequency will be at a higher level and you come up so much more prepared, so much more professional, and so much more in control. For your vision to become a reality, you have got to win the day. And on the email I'm going to send out tomorrow, I'm going to include links to tools and previous Monday morning pep talks that I did that will help you dive deeper into this topic, helping you create a morning routine that works for you. Here are a few things that I'm going to include tomorrow on that email. And if you're not on that email list, just go to my Instagram, Ask Jim Miller, and there's a form in the link in my profile that you can fill out. I can get you on that email every week. And tomorrow, there's going to be a link to my daily time management form. There's going to be a link to my planner of choice, which I use the tool, TUL daily planner. In the email, I'm going to feature the Ninja quarterly planner. For those of you that have taken Ninja, we've had a lot of people find that quarterly planner to be really, really helpful. If you've gone to Ninja and haven't used the one that was provided to you, I recommend you go and grab that. It's a terrific resource to build your business. And then I'm going to include a link to my Monday Morning Pep Talk episode 137, which is my daily planning method. Okay. So going into my planning method into great detail, which is obviously part of your morning routine. The only way that I've found for most people that I've witnessed or I've done, I've witnessed for myself is, if you're going to win the day, you have got to win the morning. Now, your 3-year vision requires daily, consistent execution. Remember, consistency is the fuel. Consistency is the fuel. If you are not consistent at this, you're not going to get your business and your life off the ground. For your 3-year vision to become a reality, you've got to win each year, right? And to win each year, you've got to win 4 quarters of that year. To win each quarter, you've got to win the week. To win the week, you've got to win each day. And like we've been talking about today, if you have any chance of winning the day, you need to win the morning. You need to win the morning. Play on offense throughout the day, team. You have to commit to a morning routine. I appreciate everybody jumping on today. I'll get this out to you later today on podcast and in the email tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it.